Hi ladies, if a man says these things to you, he's already deeply attached. In this video, I'll reveal 10 surprising things men say when they're falling hard for you. And at the end, I'll share exactly how to respond to deepen your connection even more. Now, as a relationship coach, I've worked with thousands of women to help them understand men. And one thing I can tell you for sure is, while men might not say, "I love you" outright, their words do always give their feelings away. And that's what we're going to be unpacking in this video. But before we do, be sure to take a second, hit that little subscribe button so you never miss another video where I'm decoding men and helping you deepen your relationships with them. And you're definitely going to want to click the link down in the description and up at the top of this video, because I have an amazing 3-week free live love training coming up on February 17th called Mastery of Connection. Now, this course is designed to help you revolutionize your relationships with men and everyone else in your life from the inside out. We're going to be diving into your attachment style, your personality type, your beliefs around your relationships, and help you have deeper connections with men in your life through over 15 video lessons and over 50 hours of live coaching with me. It's an amazing value. I can't wait to see you there. So be sure to click that link and sign up. And remember, if it's after February 17th, click the link anyway, because we'll either put you in the live course as it's going or put you on the wait list for the next one. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the video. Now, falling in love isn't just about big romantic gestures. It's in the words he chooses. And if a guy's truly falling for you, he's going to leave a lot of little verbal breadcrumbs that indicate his growing feelings. And one of the first things he might share with you is, "I've never told anyone this before, but blah." And then he tells you like a big juicy secret from his life. Maybe it's something about his past, something about his childhood, something he's got shame around, or something that's very emotional to him, right? And if he does that, and he communicates to you that he's never shared it with anybody, that is a sign that you have achieved an exclusive place in his life and in his heart. It means he trusts you. It means he feels safe with you. And that is one of the deepest ways to build connection with a guy, because trust me, we don't feel vulnerable. We don't feel safe with many people. So just know, if he's sharing his secrets with you, he's emotionally investing in you. And the second one is a sweet one. It's, "I just love the way you blank," and insert unique, quirky trait here, right? So it might be, "I just love the way you laugh at your own jokes," or "I love the way that you always have to watch TV with the closed captioning on," right? Just like little quirky traits that you might be self-conscious about. If he's sharing with you how much he appreciates and actually loves those traits about you, that's a sign that he's not just looking at the surface level of your appearance and everything. He's actually getting down to the details of your personality, and he's cherishing what makes you different, what makes you unique. So if he loves your goofy laugh or the way that your, eyebrows wrinkle when you smile or whatever, just recognize that's because he's got a nuanced appreciation of who you are, and it's a beautiful thing. And the third one is super powerful, and it's a whole category of statements of, "I want to be better for you." This is huge. So if a guy says, "I want to be a better man for you," or "You inspire me to want to be my best self," or it's kind of anything like that, that is a sign that he sees long-term vision and potential with you. And also, he sees you as a really high-value woman in his life. It's one of the greatest, most inspiring, most activating energies you can create within a man, is inspiring him to become a better person. So if he says anything like that, and if you notice him just working harder or working on himself, and you can see he's really trying to be better after he started to be in a relationship with you, that is a really good sign that he's emotionally investing in you. And the fourth thing a man might say is, "I feel like I can be myself around you." And a lot of times he'll say this almost with an energy of relief, right? Because a lot of times men feel like they have to be whoever the world needs them to be, or whoever their friends need them to be, or whoever their family needs them to be, right? We're constantly having to put on different hats to be the supporter, to be the provider, to be the earner, the employee, whatever our jobs are, right? So if we say, "I feel like I can just be myself around you," it means he doesn't see you as a job. It means he sees you as a sanctuary. It means he sees you as an ally. It means he sees you as someone who can see and appreciate him for who he truly is. It is one of the greatest compliments you can get from a guy. Trust me. And it's a sign that he's opening his heart to you. He's putting down his walls. And then he's finally starting to just relax and open up to you. So if he says that, receive that as wonderful feedback about how safe of a space you've made for him and about how deep your relationship has grown. And the fifth one is a subtle one, but it's very telling. And that's, I just want to make sure you're okay. That's called a check-in. And a guy might do it at the end of a date after you've gone home to make sure you got home safe. Or maybe the two of you are together and he can just sense that there's something off about how you're feeling. And instead of ignoring it, he actually leans in and asks you, right? And that means that he has become invested in you. He's become invested in your safety. He's become invested in your emotional well-being. He sees himself as your protector and someone who wants to make you feel better in any way that he can. It is a really deep sign that he's become emotionally invested in you. And so if a man checks in with you like that, it's a beautiful invitation for you to be vulnerable with him and share what's in your heart, share what your challenges are, right? And give him an opportunity to support you. I guarantee you, it'll bring you a lot closer together and deepen your relationship. And number 6 is, I don't want to mess this up. And this one is huge because it means he hasn't just fallen for you. He's fallen for you so hard that he's afraid of losing you. And this is a really big story that men have when they're head over heels for a woman. I know I've had multiple relationships in my life where when I've been at the peak of my love for that person, especially in the beginning, you get really scared that you're going to do or say something that's going to mess it up, right? Because you've messed up relationships in the past and you could feel how emotionally invested you're becoming in that person. So if a guy says anything like, I'm afraid to mess this up, or I'm nervous, I'm going to say something wrong or whatever, that's him being super vulnerable. And it's him indirectly letting you know that you've become a very big and very important part of his life. And it's also a great opportunity for you to sort of be comforting to him and to let him know that, you know, he can't mess this up because he's doing a great job. And number 7 is, I was just thinking about you. And that might seem really simple, but if a guy is randomly texting or calling you and he starts it off with, hey, I was just thinking about you, and then he kind of goes into an invitation and invites you to dinner or out to a movie or on a trip or something, it means that you're taking up a lot of real estate in his dome. It's a very, very, very good sign because when a man is emotionally investing in you, you become a constant loop of thought a lot of times in his mind, and he's going to continually be looking in within himself for different ways to make you happy, ways to integrate you into his life, and ways to connect with you in a deeper level. So if a guy is saying, oh, I was just thinking about you, receive that as a sign that you've really made an impression on him and run with it. And number 8 is, I want to introduce you to my friends, or I want to introduce you to my family. If a guy says this, it is a sign not just that he wants you to meet those people, but that he sees you as one of those people. He sees you as his inner circle, and he wants to bring you in and integrate you into that level of his life. It is one of the highest honors that you can receive from a guy. And I have only done that with women when I have been in the deepest level of love and emotional investment with them. Like, not every woman gets to meet a guy's mom. Trust me, that's a sacred honor. But just as much as his mom, his friends. Trust me, men might talk about women to their friends, but they're not going to introduce a woman to his friends unless she's someone that he feels really safe around and that he also trusts will be a great addition to his friend group. So it's a sacred honor, and it's something to really receive and to accept if a guy does invite you, because it means that you have reached a very, very, very special place in his life. And number 9 is, I love seeing you happy. And this might sound a couple different ways. It might be, I love seeing you smile. I love making you laugh. I love seeing you all lit up. If a guy shares that, it means that he has become emotionally invested in your happiness. It means that you mean enough to him that you being happy makes him happy. And that is a really beautiful cycle to be in, because when I'm in a relationship and I'm the deepest in love that I possibly can be, there's nothing that makes me happier than my partner being happy. And I start finding creative ways to go out of my way to bring joy into her life. So if a guy is expressing, I love seeing you happy, and then he's also backing it up with doing things to make you happy, even out of left field, randomly, not even in response to any requests that you're making, it means that he's falling deeper and deeper in love with you, and it's your opportunity to just continue to receive and invite in that energy because you have activated him in a really deep way. And number 10 is, that reminds me of you. And this is a very subtle but powerful indicator that you are top of mind for him. If a guy is emotionally investing in you, he is going to be connecting you to all the things that he's experiencing in his daily life. Like maybe he sees a really funny commercial on TV and he texts you, hey, this made me think of you, because he sees you as someone who's funny, someone who makes him laugh, or he knows your sense of humor well enough to know that you would like that commercial too, right? Just anytime he's just randomly connecting you with stuff that's happening in his daily life and he's taking the time to share that with you, he's basically saying without saying it that he's thinking about you a lot and that you mean a lot to him. So if a guy is saying that, receive it as a great reflection of the impact and the depth of which he cares about you. And now it's time for the grand finale of this video, the thing I know you've been thinking about as I've been sharing with you all these different things men might say to you, and that is, how do I respond, right? How do I respond to all these beautiful things? And the answer is very simple. All you gotta do is acknowledge it. For example, if a guy says, oh, hey, I was just thinking about you, be like, oh, that's sweet, that made me smile. What were you thinking about? Let him know how his statement impacted you emotionally, like validate it and let him know that you liked it. And then if appropriate, ask a follow-up question. Invite him to go a layer deeper with you, right? Like for example, another example would be if he shares, oh, I've never told anyone this before, but I've honestly had a hard time trusting women throughout my life because my mom didn't make me feel safe when I was a kid. Like when a guy says, especially when a guy says something vulnerable like that, it is so powerful to be like, wow, it means so much to me that you would share that with me. And I'm curious, how is our dynamic different? Are you saying you're able to feel safer with me than you have in the past? Or how can I make you feel safer within our dynamic together, right? There's always an opportunity within any sort of like beautiful emotional share that a man makes with you like this to both acknowledge it and validate it, which again will invite him to keep doing it. And then ask him to go a layer deeper. Give him a follow-up question that allows him to be even more vulnerable or to share even more with you, right? This is how you deepen a relationship with men and also incentivize them to continue to be more and more vulnerable and heartfelt with you. So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to, again, hit that little subscribe button and be sure to click the link to join us in Mastery of Connection. It is going to be such an epic 3-week journey to help you transform all your relationships from the inside out. It's absolutely free, and we start February 17th. So click that link, and I look forward to seeing you there. And be sure to stay tuned for this next video where I'm going to share 10 more telltale things a man says when he's falling in love. Now, to a man, his time is a sacred commodity. It's one of the most valuable gifts he has to give anyone, right? So if he is letting you know that he's loving sharing his time with you,